back to episode 3 of the Gong Legacy Let's Play. It's currently Friday and Reina has just come home from classes. She didn't do very well though, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. This just happened. I have multiple best friends as a setting right now, so I could become best friends with Guo Song, but we don't really know Guo Song that well yet. I wish there was like another option where it wasn't like no way but also like not of course. You know what, I'm gonna go for of course, because I feel like Reina would just be like, okay, if you want to be best friends with me, let's be best friends. But in Reina's heart, she has rankings for best friends, you know. I guess Guo Song has had a really amazing night out with Reina last night for him to suddenly come over first thing in the morning to ask if they should be best friends. That's kind of cute. But anyways, like I was saying, Reina didn't really do very well in school today. It is Friday though, so she has a couple of days off class, so we could probably try to hopefully catch up with schoolwork a little bit. She's currently having an avocado salad, avocado and kale salad, and the rest of the weekends is free for her to do whatever. But I was actually planning for her to at least spend the morning working harder on this presentation over here that she will have to present before Monday's over, if I'm not mistaken. If she can get it done, maybe we can even get her to present it today, and then we'll be done with presentations, and then she can work on homework and studying for the examinations. Wait, why is our brother here at the door? He hasn't actually visited us before, so maybe he just found some time this Friday afternoon to hang out with us a little bit, and he's probably like, who is this dude in your apartment? We're gonna show off muscles to Rui Xiang and say, hey brother, I've been working out, what do you think? Maybe Rui Xiang misses us because he hasn't seen us since the dinner on Monday night, and Rui Xiang is, well, a loving brother, you know, so he thought he would come over and check on her and see how she's been doing. And Guo Song is just here. Oh my god, and now and now Xue Ting's here too. Hello. Did I open my house for every single person to come in or what? But anyway, since Rui Xiang is here and he is asking about university, I think I will get Reina to ask Rui Xiang about her presentation, which is currently a poor quality presentation, and see if Rui Xiang has any input for her in terms of how she can further improve, you know? And we have another guest at the door. Oh my goodness. We have so many guests today, guys. Also, by the way, if you guys hear that in the background, there are birds. There are birds in my neighborhood, and they chirp whenever they want. So enjoy the sounds of nature while you watch this episode. Okay, since the game has decided that she should show up right now, it is time for us to introduce you. This is Shao Dan Hong, and Dan Hong is Reina's high school friend and also best friend. Reina and Dan Hong met each other when they were in high school, and they have been best friends since. She looks really sad right now. I wonder what's up, but we'll definitely ask Dan Hong to come in, and it is absolutely a party now. Literally everybody is here. Wow. We do not have one day of peace in this house. She's going over to say hi to Guo Song right now. Like straight up. I wonder why. Guo Song looks so shocked that this beautiful girl would be talking to him. But anyways, Dan Hong will be doing that for now. And did Xue Ting just walk out naked? Is she going to shower in the rain again? Guys, Xue Ting is an oddball, but anyways, we'll let her do whatever she wants to do. Reina has completed getting feedback from Rui Xiang, so I think she will be able to make a better presentation later. And I think Rui Xiang is talking to Dan Hong at the moment. Of course, they know each other. Dan Hong comes over to their house lots and lots of time. Okay, so I imagine that Dan Hong, being one of Reina's actual best friends, have already seen Reina's apartment a couple of times during the 2 months that she has been here, but she hasn't come down in a little while. I think she's also in school, in university, maybe in a different university, and she has been busy since it's a Friday. She thought it would be a real treat if she would go and visit Reina in person instead of calling her to ask her to hang out together, even though her intentions are to actually invite her out. So here is Dan Hong inviting Reina to go out today. She was like, hey girl, I haven't seen you in a little bit. Both Xiaoyu and me, Xiaoyu is their close friend as well. They pretty much spent most of their high school slash teenagehood together, and both of them haven't seen Reina in a little bit, so they've been thinking about hanging out maybe tonight. And Reina was like, of course I would love to catch up with you guys. A lot of things happened this week, so shall we meet a little bit later? I imagine you have to go home to change, so maybe I'll meet you in a couple of hours time. And Dan Hong of course said okay, and that is going to be the plan for our Friday apparently. And our mother is here now. Why is everybody visiting us today? Okay, let's see what Mama wants. Is our brother going to go now? Because it's been a while. Guo Song has already left because he was the first one to enter our house. And no, Rui Xiang's not leaving, is he? No, he's not. He's like going to greet his mom, I guess. He's like, hi mom, what are you doing here too? Reina is still kind of catching up with Dan Hong at the moment, but I'm going to get Reina to send Dan Hong home for now because we're like, okay, we have to get ready for tonight. It's already quite late, so we only have a little bit of time to prep, but we're gonna go and give our mom a hug and greet her as well, and our brother is here too, so we're just gonna talk to family a little bit more. I don't know why they're all like just standing outside the apartment talking. Can't they just come in? But we're gonna go soon, so we're probably just telling our mom that we have plans tonight. Okay, Rui Xiang is leaving now, but I feel like Hui Qing's just a really loving mother and loves to just come down and check on her daughter a little bit, and Reina completely doesn't mind. That's what her mom does all the time. I think we're just gonna say that our mom is gonna go now. She's just dropping by because she was in the area. So we're going to get Reina to empty her bladder and take a shower, and we'll get her to get ready to go out with her girlfriends. It's been a while since she caught up with her girlfriends, and of course I know that we haven't actually met them yet, so I'm very excited to introduce you to Reina's two best friends. Reina is just going to get ready right now, so I guess we will reconvene when they meet up at the restaurant that they're going to. Okay, here we are at the restaurant. This is the Ghetto. It is a restaurant famous for their desserts, and it's quite a posh place. Let me introduce you to Feng Xiaoyu. This is Reina's other best friend. They all grew up together. They met in high school. I imagine that Xiaoyu here is just about 1 or 2 years younger than Reina and Dan Hong, and she somehow got along really well with Dan Hong and Reina, and so they're always seen together in school, and they always hang out together after school, going shopping, having dinner outside and stuff. I imagine that all of them have like really rich parents. I imagine that Reina came from like a private high school that catered mainly to the wealthier people in the city, so Xiaoyu is one of them, and so they're very used to like just hanging out in places where everything is like pretty expensive. I'm not sure where everybody is going actually. Let us just get back into our seats, and it's quite annoying that they always get up from their seats, but oh wells. Alright, it's time to order for everybody. This restaurant features lots of sweets and desserts. I mean, its name is gâteau, which is literally cake in French. So let's just go to the mains first. Maybe mains, maybe dessert. It is dinner time, so perhaps they could... You know what? I kind of want them to have dessert for dinner today because they haven't met up in a while, and sometimes I feel like these girls, they like to replace dinner with dessert just as like a cheat meal of sorts. So maybe all three of them is gonna get one of these parfaits. I'm gonna get Reina to get the strawberry parfait, and then perhaps Xiao Yu would like the matcha one, and then banana chocolate for Dan Hong. And then for drinks, I wonder what they want. Because of how sweet dessert is, maybe they would like something a little bit less sweet for their drink. Maybe lavender tea for all three of them? Yeah, perhaps. Everyone just gets some lavender tea, just as a good companion to the sweet stuff that they will be eating. So that would be the menu that they got. Alrighty, so they're just having a conversation while they're waiting for their food, and they're just kind of catching each other up on what's been happening in their lives, and I'm pretty sure Reina is telling them about her erratic neighbor and how she's having trouble with that, but otherwise she's been having a lot of fun in school, learning. She told them that she's trying her best to keep it light and stress-free as much as possible. She's probably having a lot more fun than she initially imagined because of how much she's been hanging out with friends and trying to make friends and stuff. But she definitely missed her friends, who she hasn't seen in a really long time, and they seem really happy to get together again. It's been a while. I imagine that both of these girls are also in university and studying and preparing to take over the family business, if anything. I wouldn't say that they are heiresses or anything, but they are definitely a little bit more on the more well-to-do side. So they do have like a different sort of world view and a different sort of life than everyone else. So it's a little bit different from people like, say, Guo Song and Xue Ting. As much as I feel like Reina loves being away from San Mai Shuno and experiencing a new way of life, I think she also feels quite at home and quite happy being able to reconnect with her, well, not reconnect, but like get together with friends that she's familiar with again, and it's a well-needed break from everything. She was starting to doubt that she is a good friend, or like that she can be a good friend, and then here are her girlfriends, her best friends, reminding her that she's actually quite a good friend. She just kind of met someone that requires a little bit more work, you know? And I'm sure she's saying that if it all works out one day, maybe she can introduce Xue Ting to her two friends as well. Oh, has it started raining? Oh no, while they were talking, it has started raining. We are actually on a rooftop restaurant, by the way, if I haven't shown you guys yet, but this is how it looks like. I built this. If you guys want it, let me know. I'll post it on the gallery for y'all. But anyways, I think it's time for us to head home now. It's already 1 a.m. I'm going to pretend that it's not 1 a.m. okay? I'm going to pretend that it's maybe 11. I must say 11 p.m. It's just that things in The Sims 4 just takes horribly long, you know? So we are done with... Oh no, why are we still hungry? Did we not eat? I feel like we had though. I guess we'll just go home and grab more food. Maybe parfait is just not enough food for us. So I'll see you guys when we get home. Alright, we got home now. It is Friday night, so Reina is not as worried about going to sleep too late. It's really late right now. We're just going to pretend that it's not. It's like about like 12 maybe. Just grabbing some leftovers. This is the yosinabe from the other day. That's probably gonna fill her up better than the parfait did. But she had such a good time hanging out with her friends, her best friends from high school. So I'm going to just get her to start a wash. I'm gonna get her to search pockets first and then do some laundry. And then we'll get her to start that cycle going before we go to sleep. It's definitely super duper late, but it's Saturday, so I guess we'll sleep in a little bit. I don't think she likes the idea of sleeping in much, but at least for a little bit we will sleep in. Alrighty, with that, she's going to go to bed now, so I'm going to see you guys when she wakes up. Okay, good morning, or should I say good afternoon. It is 1:30 p.m. in the morning. Afternoon. And her energy isn't even full yet, but it's okay. We really honestly have to have a slower day today, so we're going to really put our foot down and completely ignore everyone that comes and asks for our attention, because we do need some time for ourselves. So the first thing I think she's going to do is she's going to dry her laundry. I don't think she did that. And then we're going to get her to start the day right. So we're going to practice some yoga, and it's also currently Love Day Prep Day, which is the holiday that we do have in my save file here. She has no love interest yet, but we can definitely watch some romantic TV though, so we'll get most of it done. She actually hasn't done yoga in 1 or 2 days, which is actually pretty bad, and I think she kind of feels it. Oh, and Xiao Yu is here, I think. Wait, is this Xiao Yu at our door? Oh wait, why is... Okay, Xiao Yu is at our door because she thinks that we're such a good neighbor. And Xue Ting has already found her way in on her own. So Xue Ting says that she's bored, right? We're going to get her to just go away. I'm sorry, Xue Ting, you gotta have to go. Not today. We will also send Xiao Yu home. We really put down our foot and we're going to say no to all visitors because we do have boundaries. We have to practice boundaries. We can't allow everyone to always come into our lives every day. Actually, I think she's just indefinitely practicing some yoga, so I'm gonna get her to stop now and perhaps turn on some new age. And I got her to light some peaceful patchouli incense because I kind of want to get her to do some meditation as well. As usual, studying is important, but I feel like it's always a good thing if she can calm down and relax and do some meditation and just clear her brain of all the stresses of the past couple of days. It's fun hanging out with friends and family, but she needs time for herself, and if she doesn't give time for herself, then she cannot give back to everyone else. So she's just practicing that for a little bit, but definitely working on her project. Her presentation is also top of mind still, but she's trying to put that out of her brain at the moment. That's definitely going to be the next thing on her to-do list. I think she's pretty good at meditation, better than her narrator, who is actually thinking about her presentation at the moment. The sun is setting pretty fast though, so we're gonna get Reina to come over here and harvest all of her plants, and there's nothing to take care of at the moment, which is also pretty good. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to refine and organize this. So we're going to stop meditating right now. It's been about an hour in game that she's been meditating. Xueting is here again. Ahoy neighbor, I'm really enjoying access to your plates. Got anything to eat? Can I just hang out here for a few? No. Okay, we're gonna just ask Xueting to go away again. You're not allowed in our house today. I am so sorry. Xueting's been trying really hard to get into our house today. We're really putting our foot down. We're like, no, not today. Even friends need boundaries, okay? So we're going to spend the day, or rather the evening, just working on this presentation. So we'll leave her to it, and I'll get back to you when she is a lot more done with this piece of presentation, shall we? Because this is boring. Okay, about 2-ish, 3-ish hours later, she's finally done with this, and it's an excellent quality term presentation. So we're going to present this first thing on Monday after our class, I think, because we have we do have morning class on Monday, so the moment we get back on Monday we will be working on this. We do have homework to do still, so we'll have to focus on that. But for now, we're hungry, we kind of want a bath, but we're going to put away the laundry, clean up the kitchen a little bit because we do have like some stinky coffee over there. Let's go and get ourselves some nice simple dinner, shall we? Like maybe another avocado kale salad. Maybe we can also have that salad while watching some romance movies, romance TV, so that we will get that checked off as well. I'm pretty sure Reina is also quite a fan of trying to create some traditions for herself. Even though she's single, doesn't mean that she cannot bask in the vibes of romance or love day, I guess. She really wants to take a shower. Her hygiene's kind of getting quite low. So I thought it is time for us to finally take a bath with soaks. We haven't done it before, so perhaps we can do a muscle relaxing soak. No, actually, you know what? Let's do lavender foam. That would be nice. And then I'm going to probably queue for her to go bake some pastries perhaps. Oh, we don't really know how to bake very well, so I guess we'll start with some sugar cookies just to get started. We don't have the baking skill. I hope this is enough. Love day, prep day, traditions complete. I feel like she should get an earlier night tonight because she really had a late night last night. Oh, and Xueting is currently blasting music through the entire house and she can totally hear it. It doesn't bother her much because she is currently very zen. So hopefully Xueting can pipe down soon. If not, we'll have to go over and like start an argument again, which is something none of us want, you know? Okay, I think that really just made her very happy about the holiday now, which is awesome. I don't know. Should we go and let's go share the cookies with Xueting though. Maybe she feels bad for shunning Xueting for 2 days straight. I wonder if we can even like go over and knock on the door. It's not letting me. I will do it by traveling to their apartment. Okay, it's really late and Reina found a way to get into their apartment and they have stopped blasting music through the door, and she thought she would just like give Xueting the cookies that she baked, sort of like as a peace tribute, I guess. That would be like her saying, hey, I know I haven't been the best and I've been shunning you, but I hope this makes you happy. And we're going to also give Xueting a hug if we can. Let's do a deep conversation. We just have a conversation. This will be Reina telling Xueting about how uncomfortable she's been making her and the wrong things that she's been saying. But she still wishes to be friends. They're hugging now, so I think everything's alright. It is 3 a.m. again, so we're going to go home now. We're really not doing really well in terms of our sleep schedule, which is very bad because we do have to go to school and stuff. Reina is now going to go and brush her teeth a little bit and just get ready for the night. Maybe drink some water as well, why not? And she's just thinking about how she's done her best once again. She was just baking cookies and she thought of Xueting, and she didn't even get mad at Xueting for blasting music next door when it's really late. So I think she herself feel like it's a sign that she is doing better with the whole Xueting situation, and I'm quite curious about their relationship. So let's check their sim profile. Let's see. So okay, Reina's festering grudge for Xueting is kind of receding quite a bit, and Xueting still feels really happy that Reina understands her. So I'm going to send Reina to bed now, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the morning once again. Good morning, everybody. In an attempt to get her sleep schedule back to normal, Reina has decided to wake up a lot earlier. So she woke up at 7:30 a.m. She's still feeling really tired, so I think she'll have to depend a little bit on coffee to get herself through Sunday. So she's just starting her morning by going to the loo, brushing her teeth, and I'm going to get her to go straight to brewing some coffee because I think she needs it for the energy. It's Sunday right now, and I think she's probably thinking of going to visit her parents in her family home later at night because she hasn't seen them in almost a week and hasn't gotten together with them officially in almost a week, and she kind of misses her family. And if anything, I think that might be what Hui Ting came over earlier to kind of talk to her about. I think the Gongs were thinking of setting a routine every Sunday to go back to the family home to have dinner no matter what happens, so that the family can stay connected and talking. I think everyone's on board with the idea. Rui Xiang was there as well, so Hui Ting got to tell them both at the same time. So there is what she's going to be doing tonight. I'm not going to be playing Sunday evening at the Gong residences in this episode because I think it is time for us to end the episode soon, but I just didn't want to end yet another episode with Reina sleeping in bed, so I thought I would at least bring you through the morning and let you know what's going to happen in the next episode. And yeah, I think this is where I'm going to stop pretty much. I feel like for Reina's morning, she's going to start with some homework today because she's painfully aware that she hasn't really done much homework yet, and she doesn't want to do badly for her classes because she has about as much expectations for herself as her parents has expectations for her. So she's giving yoga a miss as well, which is something she doesn't really like to do, but the fact that she's so tired, she's probably in need of a nap before she heads over to her parents' place later. So yeah, I'll leave you guys with this plan in your minds, and I will have you guys look forward to what's gonna happen next week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode thus far. I would love to know what you think down in the comments below, so definitely leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you so much for watching all the way to this point. If you have, I appreciate you guys very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!